After someone I know doesn't like dogs. There we go. Sorry, not sorry. Slightly sorry. Following us around. Oh, my millennial cooing knows no bounds. Right, what are we supposed to be doing? Cook a recipe. Do some nonsense. Look at this. Toby Jug wants his bucket. I forgot about it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, go away, go away. Because they're covering. I can't see the path now because they're covering it. So I've got the diamonds. There's a few diamonds here. We could sneak a diamond run through, couldn't we? If we very strategically tinker and play, like so. What's gone wrong with you? I don't see anything that's gone wrong with you. You've got the X's to cross. Yeah, do your job, please.
Time inadvertently stabbing and poisoning the entire cast in oh so many humorous misunderstandings.
No, that's fine.
Oh, in the dead vast middle of the night, he cries. Oh, that my lover's father had not hidden behind that tapestry whilst I was practicing with my poignard.
That's enough.
And the famous soliloquy, to be or not to be. Oh, what's the point? Nobody's listening. Or perhaps I could tell of the tempestuous love of Antilogy for Cleopatra, queen of the Jelly Baby.
Stop it!
Perhaps the unspeakable acts of Titus Diplodocus. If one good deed in all my life I did, I do repent it from my very soul. That's all, folks.
All right, enough.
Our revels now are ended.
Stop! I knew I shouldn't have asked.
I didn't lead anywhere. It just drove Luton mad. A tied up octopus, which I'm going to put in the toilet. Now, if you excuse me, I'm not fielding any questions at this time. I just desperately need to put this octopus. I need to put this octopus into this toilet full of custard, okay? I don't know why I need to justify this behavior to you. I don't get the arched eyebrows. I really sincerely don't. Now, so we need to... Burgers. Sign me up, sign me up, sign me up. Oh, it works as well. It's a street stand. Oh. Ah. Yes. Well, I mean, I didn't bring this up at the time. I have become vegan just now. Yeah, so thank you very much for this kind offer, but I won't be taking you up today on this. Yeah, good day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oof. Right, it's got to be today. It has got to be today, and it's got to end, Luton. We need to solve this. Just two, you got it. Any minute now. Oh, there we go. So I'm in the library, which I think is where I need to be, and I think we have more or less everything we need to start really putting this to bed.
Kondo's amulet has a symbol on it that looked like an eye, but an eye with 3 protruding lobes.
The old eye with 3 protruding lobes, you say? Right, we'll crack this book, we'll get it done. I need to look... Oh, the cases, the cult. I think we need to go here, and we need to look up Nylonathatep a little bit more. There's the inscription as well. Wait, we saw the inscription. Let's see what it actually means. Like so. Come on, Luton. Come on, Luton. Tonight's the night. We're going to be solving this. It's going to be happening. You will be so excited.
I worked out a translation for the phrase I'd seen on the wall of the sepulchral temple. What they don't know will kill them. Unfortunately, without something to cross-reference with it, I couldn't find out anything else about it.
Oof. I mean, it's not a nice message either way, is it? Here we go. Every week I forget how slow he walks. And when you play it single player, it is atmospheric. But for the attention generation, Luton is not it. Right, here we go. There we go. And back he goes, looking up Nylonathatep. We've already done so, but I believe if what I've been sort of looking into between weeks is true, I need to do so
look through
again.
the Necrotelecomnicon discussed for students to see if I could find any more useful information. It wasn't long before I found the phrase that had been inscribed on the wall of the sepulchral temple. Quod nescient eos interficit. It turned out to be the motto of an ancient cult, the dark sect of Nylonathatep, whose emblem was the triple-lobed eye.
There you have
The
it.
tome told me a little of the history of the cult. It seems the mad cultists of the laddering horror had conspired to destroy all creation, but their attempt failed.
Oh.
Obviously. And they were believed to have faded into obscurity. I had a suspicion that's exactly what the cult wanted people to think. According to the book, the cult had a sacred artifact, a source of great power known as the Radiant Trapezohedron, which could destroy Nylonathatep or give him dominion over all things, if it fell into his tentacles. There was no description of it, although the author seemed to think it was something small. There was something about a cult plotting to destroy all creation that disturbed me.
Can't relate.
I had a feeling you couldn't reason with people like that.
Okay. I mean, Luton, we've been playing this together for a while. You can't reason with anyone. So, I mean, that's kind of how it's got to be. All right then. Okay then. New clue. Perfect. 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 I think, is it the Radiant Trapezohedron? That thing itself? What is a Trapezohedron? I guess I should ask someone who could pronounce it, let alone anything else. And I think I know where to go to do so. We need an expert in artifacts. I'm still not comfortable this isn't being guarded. Come over here, Luton. We're going to need your grappling hook, if you'd be so good. Barely bit it now. There we go. Inventory. You and your ginormous objects. Like so. And up we go. I want to see that big old chin.
Much easier in the clickies. When I went back to Leonard's cell, it was lacking a large part of the wall. The disc quake must have taken its toll on the palace. Leonard and two conkers were still working on the flapping wing flying device like nothing had happened.
Oh, that's an enviable degree of focus. Look at this. What a view. Very nice indeed. But we're going to have to deal with you guys. I mean, it does look a little bit like a launch site, doesn't it? I think the plot's kind of steering us in a certain direction. You've probably already worked that out. I would like to grab I would like to grab this.
I'd learned about the trapezohedron in the Libraris Apocrypha. I wasn't really sure what a trapezohedron was. Either a geometric shape or some kind of dinosaur, I assume. Either way, it was a source of great power and sacred to the dark sect of Nylonathatep.
Does the Discworld have dinosaurs? I guess maybe it must have done. Oi, archaeologist boy.
Have you heard of the Radiant Trapezohedron? What is this being? Well, I don't really know. It's a source of great power. That's the only thing I'm sure about. What is being a trapezohedron to mean?
It's a type of crystal in which all the faces are trapeziums.
And a trapezium? A type of quadrilateral with no parallel sides.
No, that's a trapezoid.
No, a trapezoid has two parallel sides of different lengths.
That's a trapezium.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, sorry I asked.
From anywhere near Genua?
My grandfather was. What's that got to do with anything?
Genuine geometry has slightly different definitions to Ephebian geometry. I tend to go by Legibus's definitions in his geometries. Have you read it?
This trapezodendron. Trapezohedron.
God.
All sides would be consisting of squashed squares.
Well, that's a slightly crude summary, but essentially correct.
That's it.
Hey.
That's the jewel I am being seeking. Really? Much yesness. Just like that is being, but with gold platings. And you were looking for this, right? How close were you to finding it? I am of some sureness that it is to being in Ankh-Morpork, and I am of the believing that this arrangement of stars is of great importantude in its discoverage. Can I see that? Please, take if you wishing. I am not to be having much chances to look myself now. I would be of delighted nature if you would continue the looking for me.
Huh, so he doesn't mind sharing the glory. Fortune and glory. Right, so what's he giving us? Some sort of, I think it's a map?
Two conquerors had given me a star map that was
star
supposed to
map,
lead to the
right.
jewel he was looking for.
I see. Alright then. I guess we'll be making our way out then. Like so. How do we get down? Oh, we can get down like this. Okay. I imagine it's a lot easier. The trapezohedron. Okay. Alright. Oh god, this place is in bad shape. It really sincerely is. Right. Should we go and bug our favourite little freak? Here he is. Now, Mooncalf, you don't like me and I don't like you, but I need to know about everything to do with this filth. Oh god, he's gone mad.
After the summoning, the words Quadnesi and Eos Interficit appeared on the walls. What does that mean to you?
No. No, it didn't. That temple doesn't exist. It never happened.
Yes it did.
No! No, it didn't! It never happened!
Mooncalf, if you're gonna huff copium, can you at least do so quietly? Let's get into a conversation
I do not wish to talk with you, Luton. Leave me.
I'll leave. I just have a few more questions first.
Questions. Such as this.
Can you tell me anything about the radiant trapezohedron?
They always hated me. Even as a child. They never liked me.
About the trapezohedron?
They always ruined my plans. They never liked me. Nobody likes me.
I was hoping for something a little less personal and a little more useful, Mooncalf.
He is in bad shape. Have we shown him this?
I found out what this is.
Haha.
It's the mark of the entity your cult summoned. Now I want to know what it means to you.
It means that Kondo is a traitor. He won't be the only one. They all hate me.
Probably. But, oh look, new dialogue. That's what we need. We're probably onto something now. But Mooncalf isn't going to like this. Luckily, I'm less than disinterested in what Mooncalf likes.
Kondo wasn't a follower of Anu Anu at all. He worships the laddering horror. I think he might have been mad.
Madness. Yes. Sweet singing in my ears.
Seems to be fashionable at the moment. Now listen to me. I need to know who else might have been a double agent.
Who? Who? I'll tell you who. They all hated me.
Ugh.
Especially Foyd.
Foyd? The troll?
Yes. The troll. I never liked him. I don't trust trolls.
Where is he now?
How would I know? He wouldn't tell me. He never liked me. Nobody liked me.
Did he say anything to you?
He said he was going to change his identity, make a run for it. Such a coward. Stupid troll.
What about the rest of the cult? Where can I find them?
It's too late for everyone. Nothing can save us now.
Where's your faith? Don't you believe that Anu Anu is the god of gods?
No! I renounce my faith. Anu Anu betrayed me. He betrayed me!
Uh-oh. I was waiting for this bit.
Mooncalf jumped screaming through the stained glass window and began to climb the temple. I could hear Mooncalf ranting as he climbed up the outside of the temple.
I give my faith to one God, and it brings about the destruction of everything. Gods are nothing but trouble. Can't trust them. You can't trust them. We don't need them. They need us more than we need them.
I mean, kudos to him for
I
being
will
capable of
again
doing this at
gaze
his
into
age.
my heart as my savior. I am a born-again atheist. I renounce all gods. Oh, I can't believe I survived that fall.
You didn't.
Your death then.
You've heard of me? I'm flattered.
Oh, what were the odds that I'd get hit by lightning just as I renounced all gods?
About 1 to 1, I'd say. You're not the first. Although I think you're the first to do it from the top of their own temple. Full marks for style.
Thank you, I think.
Don't mention it. I try to make the process as enjoyable as possible.
So what happens next?
That depends on you. But you've renounced all the gods, so I doubt you'll be off to any of the heavens. Or hells, for that matter.
Well, what about reincarnation? I always liked the sound of that.
Well, it's not really up to me. But if you do come back, can I advise you to be careful what you say on the top of religious monuments?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know, I don't feel so, I don't know, so dedicated anymore.
Death gives you a whole new perspective on life.
I should never have become a zealot. My mother was right. I should have been a tax collector.
Perhaps in the next lifetime, eh?
Say what you like about Mooncalf. He knew how to put on a show. Unfortunately, he hadn't left me with many leads, although finding Foyd wasn't a bad idea. I had already a lot of practice getting information out of trolls. All I had to do was work out where he was.
Is that all? Well, yeah, you're kind of getting the hint as we go along. Luton's basically going around the city confronting each and every cultist, because they are kind of responsible for, all of this mess. So, we need to find out where Foyd is. Luckily, I happen to know just who to speak to about that. Although, yeah.
You're back.
Welcome back, Rodan. How's the end of the world treating you? Rodan, honey. Yeah, we're just now trying to have a conversation, Rodan. Yes? Sound good to you?
Back? Had I gone somewhere?
Here we go again.
Be patient, Luton. He's neurospicy. Right. Hey.
You dropped these over by Malachite's spot.
Rodan.
Oh, did I? Thank you. What are they?
They're bandages. Only the funny thing is, they're covered in plaster.
Really?
I suppose you were making some kind of modification to one of your statues.
Yes, that's right.
Only the funny thing is, none of the statues have changed. Perhaps you could explain that.
Well,
Shall I tell you what I think? I think you're operating as an illegal plastosurgeon for trolls on the lam.
And we have a troll on the lam we want to
Extra
find.
on the chin. Even their own mother wouldn't know them, eh?
but I never do anything illegal, honestly.
Don't worry, I'm not going to turn you over to the watch. I just want some information.
Information?
Yeah. I know that you're not the best person to come to for information, given your memory.
Yes, that's what makes me a good plaster surgeon. I can never remember who my patients are.
Good on you, Rodan, playing to your
worked here.
strengths.
Not usually. No.
I usually work wherever they need me.
But you had to do Malachite here because he didn't have anywhere to go.
Malachite.
Oh, you know Malachite. Come on. He's your buddy.
Malachite.
Your chum. Your
Oh,
good time
come
boy.
on. He was right here in the workshop.
Oh, that troll.
Oh, do they all look the same to you?
Yes, yes.
Racist.
I did him.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, however, we're not looking for Malachite on this occasion. Unusually enough, we are actually looking for Foyd.
I decided to track down Foyd. I figured it wouldn't be hard to get information out of him.
Here he comes.
Did you work on a troll named Foyd?
Bonus points if you actually remember, I suppose.
Foyd.
Yeah.
All right, I can't give you a description. All
Oh,
trolls
God, you're a
are the
racist
same
too.
to me. But if you worked on him, it'd have been recently. Have you worked on a troll in the last day or so?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I worked on someone down by the river recently.
A street name would be nice.
I'm really hopeless with names.
How do you find people's houses?
I'm really good at taking directions.
Aha.
Well, where was this troll that you worked on?
You walk to the river Ankh, turn right, and then take the 3rd street on the right. It's opposite an abandoned shop.
You don't
An
say.
abandoned shop. Thanks. I think I can find that.
Now, obviously, a city of several million, we are assuming that there's only one abandoned
guess you
shop in
better
the whole
get back
city.
to your work.
But that's kind of the basis. You might have guessed where we're going next. So, let's head out. Going back to Dagon Street. And then, do you remember a few streams ago I was complaining, as is often my way, that the door opposite was closed? I think this time it's going to be where Foyd is holed up opposite this abandoned shop. So we'll make Luton make his way through while the green rain falls.
Foyd? Are you there?
No, there's no one named Foyd here.
Don't lie, Foyd. Firstly, I recognize your voice.
Ha!
And secondly, I've spoken to Rodan. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cause you any trouble.
Oh, not very secure. Why is he holed up somewhere where you can just knock the door down? Also, Luton, you're a bit ballsy confronting a troll, I must admit. The Elver sign.
Someone had painted the sign of the eel on the floor. Foyd must have been looking for protection from the laddering horror. I guess he wasn't as stupid as he seemed. Or maybe his self-preservation was strong enough to cut through his stupidity. I could rub out the Elver sign and let Foyd take his chances, but I still had some pity left.
Are you sure? Because you do go around killing people now.
All you have to do is cooperate with me, and I'll leave you alone.
Were yous followed?
No.
By who? The
I've
city's a
gotten
mess.
cautious about that recently.
What do you want?
Well, let's crack open the dialogue and we'll get to it.
Nice place you have here.
Cut the small talk. Just ask yous questions and get out.
That is rude. I'm going to try again.
Nice place you have.
I was wondering if I could nag him. Oh, that's on me. I was wondering if I could be a nuisance. Here you go.
Does this amulet mean anything to you?
Yeah, that does look familiar. That's traps.
This belongs to Satrap? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Saw it round his neck.
And where is he now?
Dunno.
God damn it all.
Foyd, think carefully. I'm still looking for Satrap, Therma, and Gelid. Do you know where they are?
No. Dunno.
Just like that, eh? God. This can't be a bust lead. There must be something. We know that he's looking at the sign. The inscription. Now let's ask him about the demon. That always goes well for everyone.
Tell me about Nylonathatep.
No! Ask me something else.
He's
Were you
terrified.
part of the Nylonathatep worshippers?
Not tells yous nothing.
Who are you running from, Foyd?
Not saying nothing.
God damn. You don't see a troll this shook very often.
Do you know what quad nescient eos interficit means?
That's the thingy. Quad nescience yours interficit.
The thingy? What does it mean to you?
Dunno.
I could very quickly lose patience
this
with
guy.
you, Foyd. Did anyone ever mention the radiant trapezohedron to you, Foyd?
The radiating trapezoidron.
I'll take that as a no.
God, they did not keep him in the loop very well at all, did they? Let's ask him about the sign.
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
You're lying right in it. So I'm assuming you're lying in general. I guess we'll find out. What do we have? What do we have?
Why have you inscribed
Oh, we
an
have to use the
Elver
verbal
sign
one,
on
not the picture.
floor?
No reason.
It wasn't so that you could protect yourself, was it?
No. It's just that it looks pretty, that's all.
You're lying, Foyd. You're terrified. You think the symbol is going to protect you.
What if I
But he's
do?
got the lovely candles.
That's my right.
Who's it going to protect you from, Foyd?
Not gonna say that name ever again. Never.
Maybe I can help you.
No one can help me now.
God. Errata? Doubtful, but maybe.
What do you know about the goddess Errata?
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
You're all about Nylonathatep, I guess. Let's see then. Loot and tear out the scribbled out pages. Oh, the gold-plated jewel.
Have you ever heard anyone mention a gold-plated jewel?
No. Never.
Think hard now.
My brain already hurts. I can't think any harder.
Never mind.
We've come all this way. He must have something for us. All the murders have been crossed out. They're just completely irrelevant. Sapphire, we dealt with Sapphire. Jasper Horst? I mean, do you know each other?
Have you had any dealings with a shifty troll named Jasper Horst?
Horst? I know the name, but not the troll it goes with.
Okay. Oh, Foyd, you're giving me some trouble. You're giving me a hard time, Foyd. God, there are so many empty pages. I just can't get anything done. Carlotta? Doubtful.
Do you know where Carlotta is?
Who's this Carlotta fella?
What about Therma? Do you know where Therma is?
Dunno.
Maybe I should show him the list then, thinking about it. Because the notebook appears to be a bust. The notebook is losing usefulness very, very rapidly. At least in this conversation. Yeah, we've cleaned out the notebook. I must need to show him something else. There we go.
Foyd, think carefully. I'm still looking for Satrap, Therma, and Gelid. Do you know where they are?
No. Dunno.
God damn it all.
The star map wasn't something I could talk to just anyone about. Does this amulet mean anything to you?
Yeah. That does look familiar. That's Satrap's.
This belongs to Satrap?
So is
Are you
Satrap
sure?
the next lead?
Sure, I'm sure. Saw it round his neck.
And where is he now?
Dunno.
Alright then.
Let's hope we don't meet again, Foyd.
I have a feeling we might, but let's make our way. Let's go to the new hall.
It
Oh,
had
she
been
comes.
a while since I'd been to the new hall,
Oh, no.
and I had a bad feeling about what Mrs. Foames would have to say to me if she saw me.
Mr. Luton, I was wondering if you'd turn up again.
Can I come in?
No, you're fired.
Oh.
Worst bedmaker I ever hired.
Listen, I have to get inside the university. There's a dangerous cult trying to destroy the city, and I need to talk to someone inside.
That's what they all say.
Ha!
Goodbye and don't come back.
That wasn't what I wanted to hear.
God damn. Right, luckily, we have ways and means of getting around that. I think. Either way, we're long overdue a combination. Oh my god. Conversation with this fool, Nobby.
Things are looking busy in here, Nobby.
Yeah. I don't know what's come over everyone, but they're acting crazy.
Crazy? Isn't that a subjective term around here?
What?
Never mind. What sort of crazy things?
People attacking each other for no good reason. And jumping to their deaths, too. We haven't seen such carnage since the rule of Lord Snapcase. We've got riots out there. And they're not even being started by dwarves.
Don't bring
Never
race
seen
into this,
anything
please,
like
Nobby.
it.
It's going to get worse.
How can you tell?
Trust me. This is only the beginning.
Yeah, because like the city's still here. The creature's still coming out. It is getting worse. This doesn't really work in the the mechanics of the game. Like we don't have a time limit or anything like that. But yeah. God damn. Do you have anything I can ask you about? Not right now. I need to know where certain cultists are. Oh, maybe I could show you the list rather than... there we go.
This is a list of all the people
Aha.
involved in the cult of Anu Anu. They're responsible for unleashing the laddering horror on the city, and that's what's causing all the chaos and madness at the moment. You have to help me to round them up.
Come on, Nobby. Time to be a hero.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
You're not taking me at all seriously, are you?
No, really. I believe you. It's just... Well, I've got a lot of paperwork to do.
This city could be destroyed and you're worried about paperwork?
Somebody has to do it. You couldn't have the end of the world without paperwork, could you? It'd be chaos.
I can't believe this guy.
This amulet belongs to members of the cult of Nylonathatep. They're trying to destroy the whole of creation. You've got to help me.
Are you feeling okay, Luton?
Come on.
Sometimes being killed can affect people in a funny way.
I'm not mad!
No, of course not. You're just under a lot of pressure, what with being dead and everything.
I'd only been dead for 5 minutes and already I was learning to hate the living.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. We're gonna get there, Nobby. We're gonna get there. But I don't think we're quite ready to be speaking to you yet.
Catch you later, Nobby.
Catch you later, Nobby. And that's a promise. Sorry.
Yeah, right, Luton.
We're gonna leave Luton? I always think he does it on his own, but of course he doesn't. I've only been playing this for weeks. Why would I know something like that? I'm not convinced we're done with you, old foidy boy. Come on, Luton, I need my mouse. You can go in here. There's a boy. Oh no, this isn't an entranceway, so I can't double click to go in there because you have to physically move there. That's a little irritating. Void. Come on, Luton.
The big dumb troll was lying almost motionless on the floor.
Don't
The
make
floor
fun
had
of him
seen
for
better
meditating.
days. I'm afraid I have a few more questions for you, Foyd.
Void.
What do you want to know?
He's very, like, cooperative in his own way, I suppose, isn't he? The amulet he said was satraps.
Does this amulet mean anything to you?
Yeah, that does look familiar. That's traps.
This belongs to Satrap? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Saw it round his neck.
And where is he now?
Dunno.
Ugh. You're breaking my heart.
I have the falchion. I think it might be possible to stop Nylonathatep using the sword, but I need to know how.
Dunno.
Ugh.
You didn't tell me nothing like that.
Are you telling me that you were part of a secret
Apparently,
cult,
yes.
but you didn't know anything that was going on?
Well, I did what Mooncalf told me most of the time.
Because he was the leader, you mean?
Well, he was the figurehead, but I don't know if he was the leader.
Then why were you following Mooncalf's instructions?
He was my contact. That's how we stayed in touch. His contact keeps you in touch with what goes down.
I see.
So Mooncalf wasn't the leader. Oh, this is good. Okay, I did miss something. It's on me.
Everyone in the cult had a contact, right?
That's right.
So who was Satrap's contact?
That was Galid.
Where
Gelid.
can I find Gelid?
Dunno. But I think he worked as a porter up at the university.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
So, us getting fired. I mean, it's always the way, isn't it? If you're in an adventure game and someone prevents you from getting somewhere, such as getting fired, as we were just now, means that it is imperative we get in there. Galid, Galid, Galid.
According to Foyd, Gelid was my route to Satrap, the head of the Dark Sect.
Alright, you got it. Come on, Luton. Come on, Luton. Let's see if Nobby has a lead on Galid. Trudge your way in. This carpet must be covered in rainwater. And it's like unholy cosmic horror rainwater as well now. Probably especially grim. Galid, there you go.
I need to get into the unseen university, and I want you to help me do it.
How?
Can't you get me some kind of warrant or something?
No, absolutely not.
You'd have to be
Times
working
would
for the
go
watch,
spare If he
right?
knew I'd given a search warrant to you.
A search warrant?
Yeah, it's a piece of parchment from the patrician allowing us to search a premises. Or is that a premise?
Well, I need one.
I can't do it, Luton. It's more than my job's worth.
The survival of the city might depend on it.
You'd say anything just to get your own way.
All right, if that's the way it's going to be. How did you get into my office the other day, Nobby?
Leverage.
The door was open.
No, it wasn't. I always lock my door. In that neighborhood, my coffee maker wouldn't last 10 minutes if I didn't.
Well, I found my way in. Let's just leave it at that, eh?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
How would feel if he learned that you'd been breaking and entering onto private property just to fill your own pockets?
You're not going to tell him, are you, Luton? He'll go spare.
Well, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
What would I want my back scratched for?
I mean, I'll ignore your transgression if you get me a warrant to let me into the university.
I don't know about this, Luton. I think...
Act now. You can think about it later.
Okay.
Have to remember that if you ever want
Wait
to
here.
persuade someone. Hand it over. Now, I'm not going to be animated picking it up. This isn't Discworld 1. Just going to absorb it into my belly. There we go.
Well, if I couldn't count on him as a friend, I could always count on him as a coward.
Now get out before somebody sees you.
Consider me gone.
Right, put this away. Hey, hey, we got the warrant. Alright, Mrs. Foams. You'll be foaming at the mouth by the time I show you this.
Open up!
Hold on, hold
Guy's
on.
really working with the whole I've got a warrant thing, isn't he? He's doing a proper policeman's raiding knock. Oi, Foamsy.
What
Read
is
it and weep.
Oh, it's you.
I have here a signed parchment from the oblong office allowing me access to university grounds.
Let me see that.
You'll see it's completely in order.
Wah wah.
All right, you can come inside.
Can I have my mouse back so I can move while you're trudging away? No? Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Do you know anything about Galid, dear? Go Luton.
Where did you get this from?
I'm a private investigator. I got this through legitimate channels.
What sort of legitimate channels?
That's not for me to discuss.
This is most aggravating.
So's your face.
Here's what's going to happen. You wait here, and I'm going to go and have a word with the watch. If this checks out, then I won't have any choice but to let you in. And if it doesn't, I'll be back with the watch to have you arrested. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Don't touch anything, don't go anywhere. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly.
I don't like you, Luton, and I don't trust you. But you'd better not cross me on this. I'll be back shortly.
I look forward to it. Sheesh. What did she think she'd do to me? Choke me with a duster? Now to find Gelid. I'd have to be fast. There was no telling what Foams would do when she got back. I certainly couldn't count on Nobby to back me up when the old battle axe came storming into the watch house.
Luton, this is very unreasonable of you. She was giving you implicit instructions to stay where you are, and now you want to do all this. I don't know, Luton. I don't like... Hey, look. Oh. This is new. This is different. You don't want to look at that. That doesn't strike you as odd in any way?
I couldn't stop myself. The
Oh, I
blood made me lose
see.
control, and I transformed into my wolf form. I followed the trail of blood from the concourse up onto the
Oh,
rooftops.
he's off on the run.
I
Okay.
found the Bledlow's body by the observatory. No attempt had been made to hide it. I don't think the murderer cared. I could hear voices coming from inside the observatory, and even though my better judgment said to stay away, my curiosity drew me on. I hoped there was a limitation to how many times curiosity could kill the werewolf.
New location, so we can go to the observatory whenever we want now. But for what purpose? Oh, hello. Oh, isn't he distinguished?
I made my way into the
Oh, look at his
observatory,
face.
and inside was a wizard whose voice I recognized. Satrap. I wasn't sure what he was doing, but it couldn't be good.
The stars are right. A bit further. Now, left. Left a bit.
A golem was operating the cranks for the observatory's main telescope, and Satrap was calling out instructions. I guess he was looking for something.
Oh wait, Satrap, I want a word with you.
Mr. Luton, do come in.
Oh god, I look awful.
Expecting you.
You've been using your magic to spy on me?
No, I saw you through the telescope.
Mind telling me what you're doing?
Oh, the same as everyone else. Waiting for the end of all creation.
All creation?
Well, Nylonathatep might only destroy Ankh-Morpork to begin with, but I'm sure it will get around to destroying everything sooner or later. It's all just a matter of time.
So you're the leader of the dark sect of Nylonathatep, then?
Luton, I am the dark sect. They would be nothing without me.
And you're a wizard?
The professor of astrology, as it happens.
My
I
god.
acquired the job only recently, although it has been empty for a while. Mathom was interested in the post, but I was fortunate enough to dispose of him as part of the summoning ritual.
Damn it.
So there was some internal politics involved in that murder.
Oh, make no mistake, most of those 8 murders served another purpose. People don't become cultists because they want to help the gods out. They know that it's a good way to get what they want and to justify whatever unspeakable acts they want by blaming it on a god.
Carlotta needed Reagan killed because he was blackmailing her, and Mundy had the sword. What about the merchant Gaimin?
He and Kondo never got on. For all I know, there were reasons that the other people were chosen as well. It's often the way of these things.
Kondo's dead. I killed him.
Well,
Oh, my
there'll be
voice
one
went really
less
weird.
thing for Nylonathatep to do when he gets here.
How many of the cultists were secretly in the dark sect?
Only myself and Kondo. But Foyd was easily manipulated to our ends as well. He rarely had any idea what was going on. We just used him because it suited our purposes to do so. Foyd couldn't have told anyone what we were doing because he only barely understood anything that was going on around him.
What about Gelid? Did you kill him?
Yes, he had to be removed. He was still loyal to Anu Anu, and he had outlived his usefulness.
What have you done with Carlotta?
As far as I know, she's still tending the wounds of that wretched excuse for a god.
You pulled the wool over her eyes, didn't you? Pretending to worship Anu Anu.
The wool? I pulled the whole sheep.
Was Horst somehow involved in your plans?
Horst? Ha! Without Horst, we'd have never got Monday staying in the Octarine Parrot. The trouble with trying to murder in a geometric shape is you're really quite restricted as to where you can work.
So how come Horst's name isn't on the list?
He's not a cultist, Luton. He's just a greedy troll who thought helping us would get him the sword.
Instead, it's going to get him and everyone else killed.
Why does Luton sound like his
I
voice has
really
been slowed
think
down
you should have
sometimes?
let me say that. I mean, you say it in such a disappointing fashion. I can deliver lines like that with much greater dramatic effect.
You're a vain, arrogant, dangerous man, Satrap.
Thank you.
Where's the trapezohedron?
It's funny you should ask. I was just looking for it now. Once we have our hands on it, nothing will stop Nylonathatep. The whole of creation will be destroyed.
Don't you think that laugh is a little over the top?
Listen, Luton. There are fewer perks than you might think to being what most people would consider an insane psychopath plotting the destruction of everything. I have always thought that a good dose of mad laughter was something I had earned the right to indulge in.
I'm with
This
Satrap on this
whole
one, it
plan
has
is
to be said.
crazy, Satrap. No one in their right mind plots such mindless destruction on such a large scale. You need help.
I have all the help I need, Luton. I have Nylonathatep.
It's not helping you. It wouldn't help anyone. It is totally evil.
Evil? No. I will not accept that. It is conditioned simply to survive, and it can survive only by dominating all other life. When all other life is suppressed, then we will have peace. Wars will end. It is a power not of evil, but of good.
Satrap, if you had created a spell that could destroy all forms of life, would sweep throughout the disk and leave nothing in its wake, would you allow its use?
It is an interesting conjecture.
But would you do it?
Yes. Yes. To hold in my hand a scroll that contained such power. To know that life, death on such a scale, was my choice.
I hate to say it, but he's making a lot of sense to me.
The faintest of breaths speaking those words would end everything.
Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yes! I would do it.
Yes, Satrap.
Power would set me up among the gods, and through Nylonathatep, I have that power!
Stand aside, Luton. We work for
You're
Satrap now.
deranged, Satrap.
Oh, shut up, Luton.
I thought Mooncalf was bad, but you take the honors. I can't allow this to continue. I have to stop you.
You cannot stop me now! I'm invincible!
Give it up, Satrap. It's over. I pursued Satrap up onto the roof. His robes were rank with the stench of Gelid's blood, and I couldn't control myself. The next thing I knew, Satrap's body was tumbling down the roof into a crumpled heap below.
Get down down here! This isn't over! Don't turn away from me while I'm talking to you! Come back! This isn't over!
It is for you.
Oh, black spectre of the cold sleep of death, leave me, your humble servant, so that I can witness the destruction I have wrought in thy name.
Wrought in thy name? You should get out more often, Satrap.
I live to serve you.
Really? Any good at making curry?
No. But I am causing death and destruction on a scale as yet unprecedented.
And you think that makes me happy? I'm not the god of death, you know. I'm just death. I'm just providing a service. There are times, you know, when I get really annoyed by you mortals.
Does that mean I'm going to be punished for all eternity?
If that's what you want.
Isn't there some way I can bargain with you?
Nothing springs to mind.
Surely someone has found a way to attempt to avoid the final curtain?
Well, people sometimes challenge me to a game.
Do they ever win?
No. But someone once challenged me to that one where you knock a little ball out of a hole. Flog, I think it was called.
What sort of game is that?
A really stupid one to play against a person who spends every second working on his swing.
Can I play you at it?
If you like. Last time I got a birdie on the 18th, but it was its own fault for flying so low.
I'll do anything to save my life. Whatever you ask.
You're afraid of dying, aren't you?
I didn't think I would be, but I was wrong.
Here, take my hand. There's nothing to worry about. The hard part is over.
Why are you being so nice to me? I tried to destroy all of creation.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Death is very kind, isn't he? That's the thing with the Discworld books. Although, as a wizard, he should have known, Satrap that is, Death should have known when he's going to die. That's the perk of being a wizard. So maybe he did know? Like, wizards know how they're going to die on the Discworld. He would have known Luton was coming for him. I guess he wasn't surprised when we showed up. Hello! I've got an astrolabe. And a telescope.
The huge telescope was too large to be moved by hand, so a nearby golem operated the cranks.
Looks like we're going to have to get to grips with this.
The floor of the observatory was decorated with the 64 signs of the zodiac. They were all here. The celestial parsnip, the cow of heaven, the knotted string, even Okjok the salesman.
Obviously, the Discworld being a world on the back of a turtle that swims through space means that astrology is very complicated, and I think every 2 years they have to update the stars because the sky will look different because the turtle's moving.
I looked at the star map and back to the mosaics. The map seemed to include a constellation. All I had to do was find out which one and tell the golem to move the telescope to look at it. Well, it was a plan of sorts.
Better than what we've usually got. Flying moose, you say? Gahuli the vase of tulips? Ah, thank goodness real astrology isn't as nonsensical as this, right?
The small, boring group of faint stars was the least remarkable of all the constellations.
And yet...
I suppose the small, boring group of faint stars might have been on the map, but if they were, they'd been drawn much brighter than they really were. Swing the telescope around to face the small, boring group of faint stars.
There he goes. Trudge, trudge. So now I've done that, if I look through, what do we see, Luton? Get comfy in the seat.
The
It's probably still
stars
warm.
seem to be pointing at the Selachi Mausoleum. If the map was right, the jewel was somewhere inside.
And what's more, we have been waiting the whole game to find out why that's remained on our map throughout the whole thing since Act 1. Turns out, the finale hucks it too. And then we need to conduct a little science. Like so, I believe. Aha! Ooh, very daring. What a dashing coat you have, Mr. Luton.
I used the astrolabe to see exactly where Two Conquer's map pointed.
Here we go. Come on, Luton, you didn't half milk it.
They seem to be indicating a grotesque in the entrance chamber.
Off he goes. He's already been told once messing around in this family museum is dangerous, and he just will not stop doing it.
I don't know who thought it was tasteful to make carved statues that were part human and part mythical beast, but frankly I thought they looked awful.
Gah, imagine that in a fantasy world.
I searched the grotesque carefully and concluded that it was a cover stone for something underground.
Boop. Oh, the old swivel head trick, you say?
I pushed it, opening up the crypt below. The stale air told me that this chamber hadn't been visited in hundreds of years. In the gloom, I could make out a single sarcophagus.
And here we are.
On the sarcophagus was a circular indentation with a square peg coming out of it.
I see.
The sarcophagus didn't look like any recent design. In fact, I was surprised to see one in Ankh-Morpork at all.
Well, as it
must
turns
have
out.
been imported from somewhere.
Indeed, indeed. Everything's going to start coming together now. I need to medicate my dog, however, so I'm going to pop a save. And then... sarcophagus. Yet. We are getting very close to the end of the game now. I'm going to throw you lovingly to break screen very briefly. New break screen, by the way. And then we'll be working on things from there. You remember earlier I said that you shouldn't have the crowbar at this point in the game?
Great idea. Shame it won't work unless you're a play tester or you've hacked the game.
Very cheeky. Right. Ready for some cultural references? Here he goes. Yes! No. Absolutely not. No. 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 Here he comes. Oh, God in heaven. Oh, no. It's the rolling boulder. Yeah, there's only little. And now we have the magic talisman. Talking about evil things with Zumbinis now. Talking about the Zumbinis far too much. I'm just talking about wholesome dog clips, and everyone else is saying, no, I want to fart and ruin the stream. That's everyone.
Personally attack me like that.
There's no need to. I just set it up knowing that's what you'd want. Oh dear. I don't think we're going to accomplish anything up here. I do not. I now know that square will work. Like this. And then I will know it goes diamond, triangle will work, and star will work.
Wait, why do we think this? Oh, well, because we're going off of the bottom row.
Yes, so we used a trial and error on the bottom row to ascertain what it was. I wasn't expecting that it would start changing shapes and stuff like that as soon as we got here, but it's because the difficulty is ramping up. So now it's not, it used to be each shape was a certain column or a row, and each color was a certain column or row, but now the patterns are starting to move in parallel with that. So
No, I'm lost.
with the information I just told you, do you know, thank you, do you know what is gonna be?
No.
Well, there it is.
I'm already checked out. I can't. Every time you talk, it just sounds like.
Well, we did it. Did you learn anything?
No, but well done.
I'd have a clear shot at the explosive. If I used the subtle gun, less damage, less likely, would need more shots. Then you've got these guys in here. This is going to go one of two ways, isn't it? Oh. Don't look over here. Just talk among yourselves. Honestly, try and get anything done around here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jog, jog, jog. Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah, lovely day for it, isn't it? I'll just be going through here. Yeah, I've just had this thing come up. Silence. You see that? No cheering from the narrator. Just staring. You want to go back? Yeah? You think this is easy? Yeah? Yeah? You want to go back as well? Yeah? Alright then. Well, just be grateful. Be grateful. I won't be shamed by these Zoombinis. That's what my audience is for. We're going into our room and I don't expect to be disturbed or questioned. Good night. 10 p.m. We would have passed out soon. I think you pass out at 11 o'clock as a child. I learned that the hard way. Except with that, would you excuse me when what's going on here? Sorry, I'm sleeping, but not. Oh, I did the thing again where I didn't set the friggin' wake up time properly. God, look how fat my belly gets.
Well, at least it
That was very strange. Anyway, we're back. We are back on the Discworld. We're looting and we're going to start solving things. Once again, something we've had since the very start of the game and has never really made sense is going to start coming into play. Like so.
Mundy's coin fitted the indentation perfectly.
That's why
With
he brought it to
I
the
could
city.
easily turn the peg. There was a faint click, and the sarcophagus opened. Inside the sarcophagus
Treasure.
was a suit of armor, grasping a glowing gem that could only be the radiant trapezohedron. I wasn't expecting the armor to burst into life, though.
Oh, Luton, you're so pretty.
Thanks a lot. 400 years I wait for you to come and let me out. And the first thing you do is cut my arm off. It'll take ages to sew back on.
Well, you got 400 more years to do it if you want.
I'm sorry. I just sort of acted reflexively.
So you instinctively cut the arm off people you meet?
If they come bursting out of a coffin, yes.
It's a sarcophagus.
Oh, you're one of these people, are you?
A very nice sarcophagus. Donated to the Order by some nice people in Jelly Baby.
And you're vitally impaired.
Vitally impaired? What's that supposed
Well,
to mean?
it's a whole new term we've come up with while you've been asleep, I imagine.
Call a spade a spade. I'm a zombie. Right.
If that's the way you want it, I need that jewel.
I'm sure you do. But first, you must answer the riddle and prove your worth.
The riddle?
Indeed. Are you ready, mortal?
Oh, he takes his time, doesn't he?
This is ridiculous. I'm in a real hurry and I need that jewel.
Oh, please.
Nope.
I've been here for 400 years.
Nope.
Please let me ask the riddle.
Nope, you'll take ages and it won't be very good.
Make it fast.
Oh no.
What is...
He's very breathy for someone who doesn't breathe, isn't he?
I've forgotten it.
You've forgotten it?
Well, it has been 400 years.
Just give me the jewel, bitch.
You see how good your memory is after 4 centuries. Especially when you got mice.
Ugh.
Can I have the jewel or not?
No. I have to ask the riddle.
Says who? Just chop his head off, Luton. We've got the sword.
How else am I going to know if you're a follower of the dark cults?
Not me, Gov. Not me. Oh, we're going to have to get into this, it looks like.
Let me get this straight. You can tell if I'm a follower of the dark cults by whether or not I can answer a riddle.
No.
Absolutely.
So how does that work, then? Are the forces of darkness incapable of answering riddles?
I'm sure the gods would never allow the unworthy to gain control of this.
Have you seen what the gods are up to lately?
Interesting theory. Look, I need that jewel, and you're just going to have to find a way to give it to me.
The Order decided that we'd ask a riddle to determine the worthiness of anyone petitioning for the trapezohedron. I have to ask a riddle.
Don't feel like you have to. Go on, 400 years, times have changed.
You mentioned the Order.
Yes. The Order of the Sacred Tulip. You must have heard of us.
Let me guess. You went out on rampaging crusades across other people's nations with some spurious religious purpose, and came back having stolen a fortune from so-called inferior nations, and then started getting involved in ecclesiastical politics on the proceeds,
Those were the days. Yep. You got it in one.
And the Order buried you with the trapezohedron.
That's right. They needed a guardian. And I volunteered.
You volunteered to be buried with
Luton,
the
please
jewel
don't
for
keep this guy
hundreds of
talking.
years?
I thought it'd look good on my record.
It's a very outer world joke, isn't it? Several decades early.
Can't you just make a riddle up?
Well, there was one specific riddle I was supposed to be asking.
But since you can't remember it, you need a new plan. Why not just make one up?
All right.
All right.
What is... No. Sorry. I can't do it. My mind's a blank. You know what it's like when you're under pressure to perform.
Have you been talking to my ex?
The city is going to be destroyed because you don't perform well under pressure.
Yeah, she used to tell me that too.
Believe this.
Now how are we going to help you with this? Would you like to read a play? Should we just attack him anyway?
Look, I have the golden falchion. Surely that counts for something.
Oh, I knew you had the sword. But that's no help. If you're on the side of darkness and you have the falchion, then I definitely can't give you the jewel.
How did you know I had the sword?
Think about it, Luton.
I saw you coming in the duel.
Really? Did you see anything else?
Oh, I've been watching the progress of the sword since I got here.
In which case you must have seen Mundy hide the sword in the crate, and me recover it from Vault 51.
Yes, I did.
So, you saw me killed by Anu Anu.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
does my voice keep changing?
That big dog creature. How did you survive that, by the way?
Carlotta had turned me into a werewolf.
I thought it might be something like that. They never give you the whole story with those cliffhanger endings. I
Look, you.
remember 200 years ago when I saw someone go off the cliff in a cart. Only it turned out he actually leapt clear at the last minute. I call that cheating.
Speaking
Anyway,
of cheating,
did
would you
see
like to
when
cheat
Anu
at
Anu
the riddle?
summoned Nylonathatep?
Oh, I see. That's what the big cosmic horror was then.
What did you think it was?
Well, I thought it might just have been fog. The reception in here isn't very good.
If you saw all that, you must know that I'm not with the forces of darkness.
Hang on. You were there when this cosmic horror was summoned?
Yes.
Then why didn't you stop it?
I was being restrained. Come on, just give me the jewel.
No can do.
This guy.
You saw me defeat Satrap, wasn't that enough? Didn't you hear what he said?
No sound with the jewel, I'm afraid.
Ugh.
You just get pictures.
Do you know what's most ridiculous about this? If I was with the Dark Sect, I'd just use the sword to kill you, and then just run off with the jewel.
You know, that's a very good point.
So I'll tell you what I'll do. Either give me the jewel freely, or I'll pretend I'm with the Dark Sects and I'll just take it.
You're not leaving me many options.
That's the point, babe.
Jewel, please.
Here you go.
What an ordeal. Yeah, take your time. We're not in a rush. Oh, cheeky.
Thank you. And may I say, I hope the next 400 years just fly by.
Well, if he's talking, they probably will. Look! Alright, let's take a look at this. Finally get some understanding of what it is. He says you can see things in it, so can I look at myself?
For an artifact of near unlimited power, the trapezohedron was surprisingly unimpressive. All I could see in the jewel were reflections of myself.
Okay. Let's cram it in the... Ooh. Cram it in the
The
sword.
trapezohedron fitted
Hey,
into
hey.
the pommel perfectly, but I wanted to wait until the right moment to do it.
Okay, alright. Have it your way. I'm going to pop a save, though, because I don't really want to go through that conversation again. Like so. Now we're heading out of here. Have a nice eternity. As soon as I find the door... There we go.
Horst!
Ooh,
I was wondering
right.
where you had got to.
Then we have been engaged in similar pastimes.
Luton.
Ilsa.
As you can see,
little
I have been
legs.
forced to take more drastic action. I dislike having to take such radical steps, but since the untimely demise of Mr. Alcali, I no longer have the luxury of observing events from afar.
Let her go, Horst.
Let her go, Mr. Luton? You make it sound as if she is my prisoner. I am merely keeping her well protected against the more hostile elements of this wretched settlement.
Let her go.
That is precisely my intention, Mr. Luton. But first, you must fulfill your agreement with me.
You want the sword?
Indeed. You agreed to bring me the sword, and I'm here to collect.
No deal, Horst. I need the sword to stop Nylonathatep.
Indeed. And what might that be, sir?
It's a creature from the dungeon dimensions, and it's loose in Ankh-Morpork.
That's as maybe. It still doesn't change our agreement. You promised me the sword, sir, and I am here to collect.
If I give you the sword, thousands will die.
Oh, come now. The world is full of people. What are the lives of those insignificant specks compared to our own desires? We, sir, are a breed apart from most people. We see what we want, and we take it. If a few tiny lights have to be extinguished to achieve our goals, then that is unfortunate. But it is of little consequence.
We're not talking about a few lights. We're talking about a few thousand lights. Maybe hundreds of thousands.
Then we will have to learn to live in the dark.
I can't do it, Horst.
Oh dear. I thought you were a man of your word, sir, but it seems I was mistaken. Very well. Then I am forced to take more drastic action. I don't know how much pressure it would take from my fingers to suffocate the young lady here. And I'm not entirely sure that I wouldn't apply slightly too much pressure and snap her spine. However, you have forced me to experiment.
Luton.
All right, Horst. You win. Let her go.
Excellent. I thought you were a man of reason, sir, and I was right. I admire a man who is not so stubborn as to throw away what he values just for his stubborn pride.
You've got what you wanted, now let her go! I took Ilsa back to my office. What other choice did I have? I felt so stupid, giving Horst the sword and staying with Ilsa as the troll disappeared into the night's fog. But even if I'd tried to follow him, the dark magenta stench of Nylonathatep drowned out every other scent in the city. There was nothing I could do. After we'd both calmed down, I told her everything that had happened.
So Satrap was looking for Tukanka's jewel.
That jewel is known as the Radiant Trapezohedron, and I think it can save the city, but I have a nasty suspicion that we need this sword as well.
The Radiant Trapezohedron. Yes, it never occurred to me that they would be the same. The descriptions of the trapezohedron are vague at best. Satrap must have been trying to immanentize the Garunan Eschaton.
Can you try that again without sneezing?
The Garunan Eschaton is one of the many myths concerning the end of the Discworld. It's very obscure.
What's it about?
It tells how some of the entities from the dungeon dimensions have been trapped around the Discworld. Some in the lost city of Leshp, some in the heart of the Garuna Trench, some in places men don't even have names for. When the Eschaton occurs, they are supposed to be released from their captivity and destroy everything they can get their tentacles on. The usual thing.
Well, Nylonathatep is loose. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the end of everything. Maybe it's a good time to borrow lots of money.
Luton, I heard you'd been killed. I saw your grave.
I heal quickly.
I left a letter by your graveside.
I know. I saw it.
I wrote it when I had to leave you all those years ago, but I never had the courage to send it to you. I didn't know how to tell you that I was married.
To two conquerors.
Yes, he needs me, Luton. He always did. And in a strange way, I need him too. He gave my life meaning. I had nothing before I met him.
None of that matters anymore.
You never told me how you felt.
What's to tell? I was born when you kissed me, and I died when you left me. I lived a few weeks while you loved me. Of course, I also died when I got stabbed in the back, but you know, that wasn't nearly as painful.
I'm sorry.
I bet you never thought of me as a man who could fall in love.
I never thought about you at all. I couldn't. If I had, it would have driven me mad.
I thought about you every day, until I'd drunk enough to forget. I let my life slide till there was nothing left to live for but bitterness. Well, all that's going to change. I'm going to save this city if I have to die again to do it. And I'm not going to do it for you, or for me, or for the worthless people who live in it. I'm going to do it to prove for once and for all that I'm not the washed-up loser everyone thinks I am. And if it turns out that I am, then everything will get destroyed and no one will know about it. So hey, from where I stand, there's no downside.
What are you going to do?
First of all, we have to find Horst.
How?
I have no idea.
I know. We just got told how it works. Because we have the jewel, he has the sword. The jewel tells you where the sword is at all times. That wordy zombie was telling us all about it.
For an artifact, I peered deep.
Hey, there we go.
And I could see an image of Horst with the golden sword. It looked like he was at the Maudlin Bridge.
It's always the Maudlin Bridge in this game, isn't it? How about, let's go get him. Luton's resolved now. He wants to be a good guy. All that killing must have done something to him.
I took a few precautions and then
there we
headed
go.
down to the Maudlin Bridge to check it out. The image in the trapezohedron turned out to be right. Horst was at the Maudlin Bridge, and he wasn't alone. He and our mutual acquaintance seemed to be in some sort of dispute.
What happened to our agreement, Horst?
Oh, of course you're working with him. You weren't with everyone.
Really, madam? Then why was it that you arranged for Monday to sell the sword to you, and you alone?
Just because I didn't trust Al-Khali as a courier didn't mean I broke the agreement.
And I suppose you're going to deny that you were involved in his death?
I couldn't stop his death, but that doesn't mean I caused it.
Doesn't it?
What about you? It was you who set Malachite after me, wasn't it?
I thought you might appreciate being reunited with your estranged brother.
You sent him after me to try and slow me down.
You are the betrayer among us, madam. Don't try and substitute me as the villain of the piece. Yes, I freed Malachite, and yes, I used him to slow down you and Mr. Luton. But you were the one who arranged his death.
I didn't arrange his death. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And you put him there.
I'm not here to debate the details with you, Horst.
Why are you here?
Give me the sword.
After all I've risked to get hold of it? No. As soon as my launch arrives, I will be taking the sword away from this God's forsaken city. If you want, you can have a small share of the profits. I am not ungrateful for your assistance in this endeavor, but that is all I'm prepared to offer.
Why, you miserable excuse for a troll.
Oh, come now. I could snap your neck like a twig if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because there's nothing to be gained from doing it.
Listen, Horst. Either give me the sword, or kill me. Because one way or another, I won't allow you to leave town with the sword.
As you wish.
I didn't think of myself as a murderer.
Yet you're
but
possibly
I wasn't
murdering
about to
people.
stand by and watch Horst try to kill Carlotta. It was over in a flash. I don't even know how it happened.
He's better
Amazing.
Is
Did
that
you
all
see
you
that?
can say about him?
off. He was some kind of a troll. What does it matter what you say about trolls?
What now?
We have to get out of the city.
Can't we stop it?
It's too late for that. Right now, Nylonathatep is opening a portal to the dungeon dimensions above the city. When it grows large enough, everything will be destroyed.
I have the trapezohedron. Doesn't that help?
It means Nylonathatep won't be powerful enough to destroy more than just the Circle C. And if we leave now, we can get away before the worst of the destruction.
I'm not leaving the city. It's my home. It's not much of a home, but it's all I've got.
You've got me, Luton. Come with me. I'll renounce the cult, and we can run free in the hills of Ubervold.
It's not that I don't have feelings for you, Carlotta. I do. It's just that I don't trust you. You murdered your own brother. You'd have killed me if I'd got in the way.
So what? So I'm no good. I'm no worse than anybody else. Think about it, Luton. You, me, the wide open spaces of Ubervold. Or you can stay here and die with the rest of the rabble. Don't be a fool, Luton. Join me.
I can't. I'm sorry, Carlotta, but there's only one way this can end.
You're turning me over to the Watch?
I'd like to be able to run away with you, turn my back on the city, and just escape it all. But face it, Carlotta, I'd be dead in a week. Thanks for coming, Nobby.
Hey, what are friends for? Mrs. Carlotta von Uberwald? I'm arresting you for conspiracy accessory to murder, attempted herbicide, and for being bloody stupid. You don't have to say anything, but if you say not guilty, we're liable to kill ourselves laughing.
Oh, you'll regret this, Luton. Nothing's going to save you now. The only way to stop the destruction of the city would be to take the Falchion into the portal. And I hope you try.
As he left, Vimes fixed me in his eyes, as if to say that this didn't make up for what I did all those years ago. But I didn't care about that. This wasn't about the past. It was about the future. I looked down at the hulking corpse of Jasper Horst in the river mud, and I wondered if I'd done the right thing. But life's too short for regrets, and if I didn't stop Nylonathatep soon, it would be too short for a shot of whiskey, and that wasn't any sort of life I wanted. Somehow, I had to get the Falchion into the portal before it was too late. Time was short. I had to reach that portal somehow. The question was, how?
The portal is in the air, and we need to get into the air. How indeed. I have a temptation to visit the Cafe Ankh one last time. There's no purpose to doing so, because I know what to do. I know how to finish the game. We're going to finish it in a minute. But I want to see Samael one last time, because he's the only good person in the city. Poor Samael. Have a quick look. Where is he? There he is.
Samael, Mr. Luton.
What would I talk to him about if I could talk to him about anything? Nylonathatep?
Nylonathatep was important to the cult somehow. It didn't seem wise to mention it to just anyone.
Alright, okay. Would I like to give you my cool astrolabe?
Does this mean anything to you?
I wouldn't know anything about that, Mr. Luton.
Yeah, this is a waste of my time. I just really like Samael, and I'm going to miss him when the
Thanks
game's
again,
over.
Samael. No problem, Mr. Luton.
Right, we're going to head out and we're going to solve it. This is it. It's going to be the end of Discworld Noir and the end of the Discworld trilogy that we've been playing on stream since the start of this calendar year. So off we go. You might have worked it out yourself by now, what it's all been hinting towards. Come on, Luton. One last time. Grapple your way up. Is it down here? It's up here. Like this, like this, like this. Wonderful. Well, that cutscene on the Morden Bridge was it was a heck of a one, wasn't it? I always forget just how much it sort of rushes a bunch of things together. You deal with Horst and you deal with Carlotta in one little cutscene that you can't actually really contribute to either. So you don't have to solve any puzzles to do it. It just very hurriedly removes those two players from the story. It's fine. It's fine. But what we really need to do is... Where's that arrow? There we go. Sorry about all this, everyone. Hello. I need your help. Is this good to go? God, I hope it is, because,
The contraption that Leonard and two conkers had been working on was my only chance.
Hello.
Well, it's finished. Now all we have to do is fly it.
How's that for
And
timing?
I'm volunteering.
Ah, hello again. You want to be the person in the seat that guides the device?
I'm going to have to be.
We still need somewhere long and flat to launch it from.
I'll see what I can do.
Now, we've got a lovely slopey thing here, but we've got a bunch of stuff. Let's clear this out of the way. And then we've got the perfect launch. There you go.
It
Hope
didn't
no one's
take
down
me
there.
long to get the roof clear of rubble. I hope there was no one down below when it hit the ground.
Why bother? All you do is kill people, Luton. Anyway. Look here, you. I've just kicked a Roth off the roof. Am I allowed to play now?
I've cleared the rubble off the roof. Can we launch this from there?
It might just work.
Give me
In
a
the
hand
rain and
moving
everything.
it out there, and we'll see what happens.
Here goes nothing.
The device was ready to fly. All I had to do was pluck up enough courage to do it.
You got it. Just gonna very carefully sit down like so. Do I get any goggles? Do I get a cool hat? Oh, he looks comfy.
Seconds before I could launch, Ilsa came flying down the rooftop.
How?
Wait.
Why? How did you
What
get
are
here?
you doing here? How did you find me?
Luton, you can see this device from halfway across the city. All you have to do is look up.
Why did you stop me?
You're going to try and stop Nylonathatep in this?
Yep.
It's all I've got. Carlotta said if I took the sword into the portal, I could stop it.
You can't go up against a creature from the dungeon dimensions without some sort of protection.
Protection? Like what?
I don't know, but you need something.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
One last minute puzzle. Oh, did he fall out the chair? Luton, I don't need you bugging this out right now. Please be careful. Please be careful. We're just going to be taking a quick look at this. And we're going to put a nice icon on our machine like this. And this should be all we need. Splendid. Oh yeah, and the little cheeky peeper. Hooray!
I inscribed the sign of the eel on the side of the flapping wing flying device. I hoped it was enough protection. I was going to need all the help I could get.
Right, any regrets before we end the game, people? Here it comes.
This is it, Ilsa. I have my protection. Wish me luck.
This is crazy, Luton. It's suicide.
I know, but I have to do it. I'm the only one who can. Now, wish me luck. I slotted the trapezohedron into the sword and steered the flying machine towards the portal, pedaling as fast as my tired little legs could manage. I kept flying onwards, the sky full of flame and thunder. It was 1,000,000 to 1 chance that I could land it safely. But on the Discworld, 1,000,000 to 1 chances happen 9 times out of 10.
Nice landing, Luton.
Who do you think you are? My guardian angel?
I lost my wings a long time ago.
I can see I'm going to have to get used to finding you where I least expect.
Yeah, sounds about right.
My original launch had attracted a lot of attention. I'd saved the city, but that didn't change things with Remora. If I didn't get out of the city, there was no telling what he'd do to me. Two Conkers, get the flapping wing flying device ready. It's going on another flight. Oh, as you are wishing.
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere, but you are. The Assassin's Guild still has a contract out on your husband's head, and they won't stop until he's dead.
Let him go. I'll stay here with you.
I can't offer you much of a life, but he can.
I love you, Luton.
Yeah, I know. But love isn't always enough. If you don't get on that flying machine, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and for the rest of your life. Which won't be very long if the Assassin's Guild catches you.
What about us?
We'll always have the Hotel Pseudopolis. We didn't for a while. We lost it. But we got it back. And no one can take that away from us. Here's looking at you, Ilsa. Well, it's over.
You really loved her, didn't you?
I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me.
Well, don't ask me either. I mean, I'm a species that thinks someone's leg is an object of desire.
Thanks, Gaspar. You know, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Don't push your luck, sonny boy.
There we have it. We finished it. What do you think of the ending cutscene? Not only have we finished Discworld Noir, but we finished the entire Discworld trilogy. We said we were going to do it, and we've done it. absolutely fantastic. It's been a really enjoyable process playing them back to back in this way. It's not something that I've ever done before. Thank you, Super Skelly 7. You've come just in time for the ending. And with that, we need to start thinking what we're doing next. Well, we know what we're doing next. We're going to be doing Overblood 2 next, which is really obscure and a game I've never played before. So that's going to be from next week onwards. But in the meantime, hey, what'd you say? Rob Brydon's the voice of Luton, you say? You should tell someone. If only we'd had a way of knowing. It's over. We've done it. No Rincewind, but a very different feeling to Discworld 1 and 2. Far more bleak than I remember it being, for sure. And probably the first game I've streamed that's ever felt a little incompatible with streaming, if that makes sense. I think that the issue is because I knew the majority of the puzzles, I wasn't really able to engage the community in figuring out how they work together. So you're kind of stuck watching me. And this is an aggressively single-player game otherwise. So it is something that you kind of huddle down with on a rainy night and kind of feel your way through. But Cup of Joe, I'm guessing this must have been the early streams due to a completely unrelated game release coming soon. No, it's actually because on my usual Wednesday slot, the streamer that most of my viewers watch is also streaming. So I didn't want to clash and compete with that. So I just did it a day early, like so. And we've just managed to slot in the end of Discworld Noir, which is pretty astonishing. Luton sends Ilsa and two Conkers off into the sunset so they'll be safe. He stays in the city he saved, and he starts hanging out with Gaspode. There's a hint that they just start working together. Never really comes to anything, but it is it's fun. It's fun. It's a bit of a cheesy ending, but we did work it all out, and it all worked out reasonably well. Is there anything that I would have changed about the ending? Maybe extend the confrontation with Horst and Carlotta. It risks padding a little bit, but it would have been quite fun to have to chase them through the city, get the sword back, that kind of thing. But it looks like they kind of ran out of time and budget to implement a thing like that, because this was Act 4 and it was far, far shorter than all the others. A couple of you talking about lore building. Yes, so yeah, here we go. Here with our saxophone. It is bizarre. It is bizarre to have all three of those Discworld games behind us. Does Discworld Noir hold up as well as I remember? I think it does, but I certainly think it's the least community friendly. But it is one that you can enjoy and kind of settle into. If you ever get the chance to play it for yourself, let yourself get stuck in it, I think would be part of my advice. Part of the joy of it is actually getting stuck and not knowing what to do, because then you have to immerse yourself in the city more than I was kind of doing. And you don't take a lot of the city shortcuts I did. I still, for example, don't know why that gargoyle on top of the roof didn't talk to me, because there's a whole thing in the notebook he's supposed to give you. Gubba Joe saying it looked surprisingly good for its age. Yes, I mean, this was at the time when 3D games were very new, so the whole selling point was that it was in 3D graphics and CGI and that kind of thing. Just straight after Final Fantasy VII had come out. Obviously, when you had pixel art like Discworld 1 and 2 in the late 90s and early 2000s, it wasn't seen as cute or quaint or indie like it is nowadays. It was seen as really backwards, and people would go out of their way. They would rather have blocky 3D graphics than the pixel art that they'd spent like decades perfecting. So pixel art became kind of its own niche thing, and now it's become a bit more widely loved and respected again, kind of 2D art. But having any form of 2D game or a game that was presented in 2D was kind of a death sentence. Company's asking 3D Final Fantasy VII or 2D. I mean Final Fantasy VII made waves for being so 3D, but imagine if they had tried to do it in the same 2D way as the other SNES ones. That would have been pretty crazy. We're coming to the special thanks already. We're kind of I'm just reading these. Thanking Eric Cartman. I did not expect that. I've never noticed that in these before. So yeah, after all is said and done, I will be back on Friday with Zumbini Friday. We're going to soak in these credits and the end of the era that is solving all of the Discworlds on stream. That has been far too much interference from Terry Pratchett. Congratulations on your watch streak, and well done for thanking yourself, Cuppager. Would like to thank yourself for putting up with Discworld Noir for so long. Yeah, this was an unexpectedly quick stream. I knew we were a couple of hours in, and that we'd only need to take a couple of hours in order to do it. But here it is. It's done and dusted. And thank you very much indeed for joining in. We will be back on Friday with Zumbini Friday, and that is going to be just how we go. Now, in the meantime, is there anything we need to be doing? Not really. Yeah, I recognise it's a bit of an unusual one, but thank you very much indeed. It feels strange and surreal that all the Discworlds are over, but we will be back with Overblood 2 soon. I would do it today, but I think I need to keep things trim. Got a few IRL things to keep on top of, but thank you as always for spending some time with us, and we'll speak soon. Damage upon the entire submarine. Well, alright, Sassmouth. Trying to get these sharks. I'm trying to do your last tutorial. Oh no, I'm just pressing the fidget, but there's a dedicated fidget button. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Sorry everyone. Open the door though. Shenanigans. So I was offered the chance to cheese my way through this level too, but it was not going to work this time. Secondary logic. I see. Secondary logic and ice cream. Secondary logic and ice cream. Sounds like a good Friday. Oh no. And there you have it. Right, Mankin. I want answers.
How does it feel to be a suspect, Mankin?
Yeah,
What?
Mankin.
You're an obvious choice of suspect because you called the watch.
Yeah, Mankin.
You were the first on the scene.
Yeah,
Round
Mankin.
here, that means it's practically a closed case.
Yeah,
I don't see why. You were there when I got there. I was unconscious.
Yeah, Mankin.
Well, I heard a commotion. That's what made me check it out in the first place. Maybe Mundy managed to knock you out before he died.
While he was tied and blind?
Yeah, Mankin.
Perhaps he said a particularly offensive word and I fainted.
Yeah,
But I happen to
Mankin.
know that the watch consider you a suspect. Well, don't forget that I know something that they don't. That you're a liar and you can't be trusted.
Just because you can't trust me doesn't mean no one can trust me.
Yeah, Mankin. Wait, hang on.
I had to pull hard on his toupee to get it off.